Did you see what Texas Governor Greg Abbott said? This stupid Australian chick who was like some social media influencer there, and she had some things to say about America. And so Greg Abbott was being interviewed, and he kind of pushed back. I mean, listen to this. Get out of our country, lady. Listen to some of these quotes that she got. It's in this story here.
Okay. Let's see. TikTok user Mia Chloe.
Mia Chloe. I mean, who doesn't follow Mia Chloe on the old TikTok?
Yeah. She goes by the username Meander with Mia.
Okay, so she meanders. So she drives around and visits places and whatnot.
Yeah, she posts about traveling the world on a budget and no brain cells. Isn't that great?
That's accurate.
So she wrote, I'm just going to say it. There are too many American flags.
I'm just going to say it. There are too many American flags. Like, they're on houses, they're on cars, saw them on couch cushions. Like, I don't know who's making these American flags, but they'd be making a bloody fortune. And, like, you're the only country that I know that does this. Like, the only time I think I've ever seen an Australian flag is, like, on the Harbour Bridge. Could not tell you what it looks like. Like, I know it's, like, blue and it's got some stars on it. But I think I could draw the American flag from memory. Like, I think I could make a bloody sculpture out of it. That's how many times I've seen it. It's enough. Let's pull back on it, okay? Let's stay humble.
They're on houses. They're on cars. Some are on couch cushions. You're the only country that I know that does this.
That's because we kick ass and you don't.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We're proud of our country. Why don't you go back to Australia, you dumbass? I hate this stuff. This is just so irritating to me. Responding to the video of the rant on Twitter, that's so great. So Greg Abbott responded, "Go back to Australia."
Yep.
Along with 8 American flag emojis. Chloe said she had only ever seen an Australian flag on the famous Sydney Harbour Bridge. Well, I'm sorry you're ashamed of your country.
No joke.
I'm sorry we've got a country so great that we all love it and we're proud of it.
That's a you problem, meandering, brain cell-less Chloe.
Whatever. Could you not... could not tell what it looks like, she said. I know it's blue. Oh, so she couldn't tell you what the Australian flag looks like, is what she's saying here. I know it's blue and it's got some stars on it, but I think I could draw the American flag from memory. Well, good. Good. Why should that be an issue for you? Again, if you don't like it, you just leave or don't look at it. It is not that hard.
Such a weird thing to complain about, especially when you're in someone else's country.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry that you have no pride, and I can understand why you wouldn't have pride for Australia.
Well, yeah, it's a penal colony.
It sure is, and boy, y'all flexed that muscle, didn't you, a couple of years ago? That's what you did.
You are a rude, thoughtless little pig, okay?
Okay.
That's good.
In other videos, she's heard complaining about American supermarkets, which she called a trap. She noted that when she went inside a Walmart and wound up shopping for 4 hours, but only purchased 3 items. Whose fault is that?
Wow.
Whose fault is that?
What?
Did somebody hold you at gunpoint for 4 hours?
And if they had, you obviously wouldn't be used to that over in Australia.
Right.
Since you don't even have guns. I don't know that one worked.
In another, she apologized to anyone who lives in the Midwest, calling Kansas unlivable because of the weather.
Whoa.
I'm currently in Kansas, she posted. Even though it's blue skies right now, give it an hour. And it's going to be a thunderstorm. There's going to be lightning. You're going to get stuck in an effing hail shower.
Oh, gosh. Let's talk about your country and all the... You've got...
Wow.
What kind of critters, what kind of murderous bastard animals do you have roaming free in your country, lady? I mean, have you seen the size of the spiders over there? Have you got kangaroos. Mm-hmm. We had a guy he was a skydiver or whatever, right? And he kind of parachuted in, and then this kangaroo was just waiting to sock him and just started beating him up. And the guy's like, bro, what are you doing? I mean, that's your country.
Yeah.
What was her name? Chloe? Your country sucks. And plus, explain the platypus while you're at it.
You know, there's a reason it's the size of the United States, land-wise, and only, 28 million people live there? Is that what it is? Or is it even less than that? There's a reason for that.
Yeah, why is that?
It's because your country sucks.
Because it sucks.
That's the reason. Nobody wants to live there.
Remember your country that put up barriers to keep your citizens from moving about freely during the pandemic?
Right.
Of course, we're very similar here. But anyway, that's not my point. My point is your country sucks. And you talk funny, too.
Okay, 25 million
people.
690,000 people.
A lot more room to work with there.
Yeah. That's why, though. That's why 330 million live here, and you've got 25 million, because your country sucks.
Yeah.
Okay?
You know what? Your country's biggest claim to fame was a movie, 40 years ago.
About crocodiles.
Yeah. Featured a great line. That's not a knife.
That's a knife.
This is a knife. See, that's... Yeah.
The one thing we remember about Australia is Crocodile Dundee. That should tell you something.
And you got
that should tell you something.
You got a coral reef thing going there, so that's neat. Get out of my face, Chloe. Enjoy this country. This country's great. I'm sorry that you hate yours and you have to project on us.
Mm-hmm. Now, see how quickly we could turn around on this country when somebody else from the outside is bashing it?
Yeah. I mean, she's complaining there's so much food in this one place. I can't stand it here.
Yeah, what a terrible thing, huh? What a terrible... way too many choices. Why do I have to choose from so many different things? That's wrong.